him have sickle cell.
Fresh drop.
And more than a month now, this whole situation as a brew and a stew. I'm going to rate Beenie Man down to the ground. Beenie Man, to me, is one of the most talented artists that ever come out of Jamaica. Also, I rate Vybz Kartel to the ground as well. Boy, I'm really and truly don't want to be forced to pick sides. And I'm not going to pick sides because the respect I have for Vybz Kartel is a different respect I have for Beenie Man. I hold both artists in an extremely high esteem.
Fresh drop.
Excuse me. I hold both artists in an extremely high esteem. However, there's a lot of things that Vybz Kartel has done that I personally cannot co-sign, that I personally do not agree with. And there's a lot of things that Beenie Man have done that I personally cannot agree with and I cannot co-sign. However, in the late part of Vybz Kartel career, since we've seen him leave prison, we've seen Kartel appear, I may say appear because I don't know.
Fresh drop.
Appear to turn over a new leaf as he seemed like he has evolved into a different individual. You see? Since Kartel come from jail, we have seen an evolution in Beenie Man as well. I don't know if I want to say it's an evolution or a disintegration. I don't know what to call it specifically. But since Vybz Kartel come out of jail in the summer last year, Beenie Man has not been the same. I don't want to use the word regression. I stay far from that word. Whoever said that word a while ago, I stay far from that word. Millie, I don't want to use that word because I don't want what I'm saying right now to come off as any form of disrespect, because I honestly mean no disrespect to either of the individuals that we're going to have a discussion about tonight.
Fresh drop.
The truth of the matter is, you can't deny Beenie Man's talent. The truth of the matter again is, we can't deny Vybz Kartel's talent. The whole argument about who is king of the dancehall, to me, is something that is futile and unnecessary. Me personally believe it is unnecessary. Facts being this: Yellowman was the first person who they say was the king. The generation of King Yellowman, in the inception of dancehall, the real inception of
Fresh drop.
dancehall, the moment we can say, all right, boom, this is where we move rock steady, ska and everything, reggae, and then we move and get a subset of reggae, which was dancehall. With the emergence of dancehall, we have to say that Yellowman is the king of that period of time of dancehall. It could also be said that moving from Yellowman up into another generation with Lieutenant Stitchie, with Papa San, with Shabba Ranks, with Super Cat and them thing there, it could have been said that Shabba Ranks was the king of that era. It could have been said, and I don't think anybody would have disagreed.
Fresh drop.
I don't think anyone would have disagreed with saying that Shabba Ranks was the king of that era. Moving again, coming forward, it could have been, yeah, Ninja Man. I don't think Ninja Man and Shabba share the same, but with the accolades that Shabba Ranks had garnered, I think Ninja Man was more a man of the country, and Shabba Ranks was a man of the country and also a man of international accolades. So that is why I would say Shabba Ranks would be a king in that era. You understand? Moving right along, coming up into Capleton, Buju Banton era, Bounty Killer era, Spragga Benz and them man the era, Beenie Man, to be honest, would have to say it is obvious and easy to say that Beenie Man was the king of dancehall, even though when he was crowned king of the dancehall,
Fresh drop.
it was met by a whole lot of controversy. A lot of persons look at it and say, a foolishness. The man them attack. Zane, snap them, big up yourself. Why them did this? So coming on a mic stand. Yeah. So with Beenie Man's consistency, Beenie Man has always been from Beenie Man boss, like boss, till mid 2000s. Beenie Man has always been in the top 5. Beenie Man has always been in the top 5 dancehall artists at all times. If him drop out of top 5, he's not going to further than probably 7.
Fresh drop.
So it's always been in the top 10 artists. And dancehall has certainly have hundreds of artists we're at any one point in time. Zine? But if we're going to be realistic and we are going to be honest, you see, from 2000 and about, I could say 2010, from about 2010, Beenie Man has been lagging in reference to Vybz Kartel. Beenie Man has been lagging in reference to Vybz Kartel from about 2010. So if we're supposed to crown a king of this current generation,
Fresh drop.
we would have to say that Vybz Kartel is the king of this generation. Now, saying that Vybz Kartel is the king of this generation, I honestly do not believe that that takes away anything. I don't think that that take away anything from Beenie Man. I don't think that takes away anything from Shower Ranks. And I honestly do not think that takes away anything from Yellow Man. It doesn't discredit any of the kings of the dancehall coming up. Because the truth of the matter, one day, Vybz Kartel will not be king anymore. There will be another king. How does it go? Succession. Every monarchy have succession. Succession have to unite. One person not gonna live forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Amen. But not never discuss who are gonna be the next king. But as I say, there must become another king of the dancehall one day.
Fresh
one day.
drop.
It doesn't look like it's gonna happen anytime for no. But for now, it is easy to state that Beenie Man is the king. Now, back to the issue of since Vybz Kartel come from jail and Beenie Man's behavior since then. If I am supposed to be honest, and I am going to be honest, I'm a respect Beenie Man. I love Beenie Man. This is not a bad one thing. That's what I love Beenie Man. Beenie Man, my mother around some mother a big Christian. Beenie Man and my mother artist. I grew up from Beenie Man music. Beenie Man was always the performer for me. I have been blessed with the honor of meeting Beenie Man personally, of having conversation, of having a relation, like mutual respect with Beenie Man. I have been blessed to have met one of my lifetime persons where I emulate, where I really and truly look up to. I have been blessed with the opportunity to meet that person.
Fresh drop.
And I don't want nobody to come and say, because whenever I talk, I'm a bit truthful, I'm a bit honest, people say me ungrateful, and people say me bad mind, and people say me not loyal, I'm not real. But the truth of the matter is this. If I am supposed to not be honest, I think I would be doing Beenie Man a disservice. I would be disrespecting whatever relation that we have had. You understand? Whatever interaction that we have had, I would be disrespecting it if I wasn't honest and just being pure and talk factual. No. You want to notice how me I try to set this. The people that may have screen record, maybe going to pressure so to catch the first part of the screen record. Please, for say, may I put out the disclaimer because me always shit always a catch me in time I talk. The truth.
Fresh drop.
Beanie Man, people know Beanie Man medical history. Beanie Man is a sickler, as in him have sickle cell.